Music therapy, final tick.
I think that we got involved sitting on his back porch, right?
Is that? No, he messaged us on Facebook and he was like, hey guys, I want you to be incorporated on my next album. And we were like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And
this is gonna happen.
Yeah, this is gonna happen. I've heard that before from like many people. But it was just,
How many albums you hasn't had me on?
you'd be surprised. I'm a lyricist. Check the credits. But it was just like one of those things that it's like, oh, well, that would be fun. But then as it got closer to time, like, you just like come up with all these ideas and...
Well, you do. You're the
lyricist. And it just like all started pouring out of me, and I said to these guys, prefer to be pouring in.
I didn't really have a choice to get involved. We were on the way to the studio to record Josh and Eddie's parts and Jasmine's part. And CJ's like, oh, by the way, I have this line for you to say at the end of the song. So I didn't know about it going in.
CJ also is good at this. Oh, by the way,
This is his favorite line.
this is where you gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, come over. And by the way, you're on an album, you're on a
I need
song.
you to do this, and
Right.
I need you to do that.
And then we get to the studio, and we're all in the studio, and he's like, okay, I need you to do this line, thinking it's gonna be simple, and I'm like, okay. After a couple takes, we got it, and then I had to do the Yes God, which also wasn't easy, with no music or anything, just like, here we go. Here we are. Yes,
Do I need to say my name and stuff? Hi, my name is Dylan. I'm also a drag queen named Miss V. I started doing drag about 2 years ago, and I got into makeup because I'm also a fashion editorial photographer, so I started doing my models' makeup, and then I started getting into the drag scene, being interested in becoming a performer, so I started experimenting with makeup on myself.
Oh, okay. So I guess how I got started, my best friend Adam joined the wonderful Code Red kickball team, and then I got to meet all you wonderful people, and then he said like, oh, Daft can sing, and I was like, shut up, I can't sing. No, I can't. And then CJ, we actually sang at, what did we sing? Were you there? We sang a Blue Moon together for karaoke, and then since then, I guess something came up where he's like, you're going to be singing on the album. And I was like, singing on what? I never sang on an album. I don't know how to do this. And then, next thing you know, asked to be like a dancer for the music video. I was like,
For sure, for me, the best part of the whole process was on the basketball court, dancing on the basketball court. That's why I answered first, because I feel like it's everybody's favorite part. But definitely dancing on the basketball court was super fun. We were able to spread out and really kill the choreography, but also the party that was going on got involved, and they were giving us energy and having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As well as the people that were there to
That's
dance.
absolutely not my favorite.
I perform every week at a bar called Brewers Hotel and Bar. We do a fabulous and Freaky Friday show there. I originally started there almost 2 years ago with a Thursday show that they used to do. The dressing room has turned into like probably one of the nicest dressing rooms in Pittsburgh. So when CJ told me that that's kind of like the vibe that he wanted for the album, I was like, that's perfect. We're gonna shoot it at Brewers. That's like the perfect location for what you want for that scene.
Like a RuPaul's Drag Race workroom.
Yeah.
Brick walls, vanities, shelves. It's real cute. It's also real hot.
Yes. Oh my
It's also
god. I think I must have had a face after that thing was over.
The choreography part, I think, was challenging for all of us because none of us are, well, Dom, you're a dancer. We also did a project before this that kind of like helped us, I think, kind of get used to the whole like practicing and everything like that. And then once we got to see it like all come together, though,
right.
that was kind of like the best part.
Exactly. I guess for me, the whole process, because I mean, I do dance, so for me, learning the choreography was easier than it was easier for me than I guess it would be for most people, so that was great. However, I was very nervous to be like on camera, because usually I'm like an on-stage person, so I'm not used to camera work. But I guess the minute like we started shooting, it was like, all right, you're on. You gotta treat it the same way you treat anything else.
It was definitely a weird feeling. Like
Yeah.
practicing inside like the upstairs of the bar, and then all of a sudden for me, like I was late getting there, and then you're just like thrown into where we were shooting on the rooftop and everything. It's just like everybody's going crazy. So.
Exactly, especially being around like a bunch of people that's never seen the dance before, so feeding off of
And then seeing them like it and everything.
exactly, feeding off all their energy.
So,
It was really cool.
it felt good.
It did. It felt wonderful.
It's kind of surreal being on a rooftop in the city that you live in and just surrounded by all these people that came together for it. So it was really just interesting to like that group of people just come together. And I think the project, my favorite part actually was the fact that it brought us all closer together.
In some cases further apart. We're like ready to kill each other.
Oh yeah, that too. But I mean, it was just really awesome to like just see everybody's creativity and the involvement and everybody's dedication to the project. And I just really loved it. Like, I think we've all become closer as friends, and now we have something like a timestamp in our history and like something to look back to.
It's also really cool to see everybody push themselves. Like had no idea that I could learn a choreographed dance.
Yeah, me either.
That didn't
Like
have
one
the opposite
practice.
steps.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Like I feel like everybody pushed themselves and pushed each other to really put together fun.
But I must say the car scene was interesting. It was very hard going through a tunnel with two cars during like traffic time trying to record in a car that, you know, you let go for a second, you might die. So I mean that was an adventure itself, so that was pretty fun. But
It was cool to do though.
It was cool to do an experience.
And it'll turn
and then-
out awesome, but it was a little stressful in the moment.
Right.
I was like, I gotta like keep up with your car while
Yeah.
he's filming.
cutting in between traffic, but
Exactly.
that was fun and hard. But you know, it all was my favorite, to be honest. Watching the drag scenes, sweating herself apart. But
I like the rooftop, I think, the most.
Yeah.
The rooftop was just epic.
yeah, everything
I mean,
about that was
It's
amazing.
an awesome view, it's an awesome place. There were so many people there and everyone had a blast. And then the boat was a lot of fun too. Because it was like, it was the last scene we shot. So by the time we finished the boat, we just got to relax.
God, there's so
And-
many scenes in this music video. She might have almost fell out the boat a couple times.
If I had one life